Guys, because we did not have class on Monday and because we are getting ready to work on another paper, I wanted to record this. You have been able to look at the assignment for paper 3 all along. It's linked in the syllabus and then in your Google Doc. But I will talk a little bit about it. Each of the papers has gotten a little bit longer, right? So this one is 6 to 7 pages. Double space, 12 point, Times New Roman, 1-inch margins, and citation style, of course, is up to you. So you can go, if you like, back through previous papers and previous writing you've done in your Google Doc, that's the idea, to think about some problem in your field that you'd like to learn solutions that have been proposed to that problem. Why are we doing this? So this last paper is like a super positive one, right? So we want to end on this on this positive note, which I think we especially need right now, right? About here's something that people are doing that really is helping, or something people have done. Let's see. For example, I gave you some example questions on this assignment. How often and for what reasons and what ages and by whom should students be tested? So you might answer that by looking at here's what happened when such and such school district shortened the test that their students took. Here's what happened when, I'm trying to think of all sides of this. Here's what happened when they were able to give tests on computer instead of on paper, or I don't know, right? Some solution to that. For another example, how are America's values reflected in our healthcare system? So Americans value not having their bones broken. I'm just being ridiculous, right? But and that's not reflected in our healthcare system. But if you go to the Mayo Clinic, you'll see that the Mayo Clinic's been doing this special thing that helps keep people from getting broken bones, and like everyone should know about it. So unlike the other papers, like in the controversy paper, you were able to weigh in and be like, here's where I come down. But in this paper, you can go even further to be like really persuasive in this paper and be like, this is happening, this is why it's amazing, this is why it's a great solution. What else do I need to add into you? So you need to have 3 sources that are all 3 from peer-reviewed journals. Of course, you can have more sources than that, but we want to make sure you're working with peer-reviewed journals. And I feel like people are mostly cool with that now. It's also really the direction we want you to go in, to have you think about the English department, to have you think about how your sources talk to each other. So maybe you have a solution and you have 3 sources that talk about different ways that solution's been implemented. In this city, they're dealing with homelessness by creating tiny houses. And then here's another town that's creating tiny houses. And here's another town that's creating tiny houses. And here's how those different solutions work. For another example. The other, I think, great news is that this is the last long paper that you have to write. The final project that we do is you presenting some information that you think your classmates would benefit from having. So the last project does not involve lots of writing like this. So all my people who are like, so many pages, you're almost done.